kind of tired of having to move all my water every time I want to get in the freezer, so I'm going to move things around. I don't know. This is one of the purposes of hanging out in the bus the way I am, is to run into stuff that makes me want to rearrange furniture to the degree that I'm doing. And this is what I've done. I brought my crates in from the gazebo. They're the ones I didn't use on the trailer, and they've been waiting to be used, and I like them. So I've got some extra storage I created. So these are 2 pieces of felt, before and after processing. You know, not really properly felted at all. I'm bringing them over here. I'm patching the holes, and I'm punching down all the lumps, and I'm smoothing and evening everything up tidy. This is what's left of the wool. I soaked it in cold soapy water, then I dumped it onto this metal mesh bottom of this wagon and sprayed the living daylights out of it. Just sprayed the brown right out of it with the hose. Put another fringe on the bottom. But yeah, that's going to take a day tomorrow to dry. Things my new insulating wool curtains can do. Well, number 1, they stick up very quickly on the Velcro on the windows. There's Velcro, and I go stick them up, and they go up. This one here, I've got some wool stuck in the Velcro I need to pull off, but you get the general. So another thing you can do with it, for sitting around the campfire, this one could be a lap blanket. Speaking of waterproof, you can throw it on over your head if you have to go out in the rain. In a heavy downpour, this will keep you dry. It buys you a lot of time, and it continues to be warm when it's wet. It was the funniest thing when I was washing the tub of wool that's drying on the rack, is that the water was icy cold, but whenever my hand was surrounded by the wool as I was swishing the wool around, my hand felt warm. It was trippy. Well, this major hooligan, Renee Hillary Houlihan, is looking shiny and fine. Look at you. Yes, you're a good-looking puppy. Hey, buddy. People want to know how you're doing, too. Look at you. What a comfy place on the newly felted curtains. Windows all around. My bus is now festooned with damp wool. Alright, now that's how it's supposed to insulate. It's stuck at the top with Velcro, and then down here you can see the windowsill and blocks that cold draft from the bottom. Have I mentioned that the alternator for the car is finally here? It was going to be $850 to get my car fixed at Mercedes, and that's not going to happen because that wasn't an option. So Dan went to the trouble of taking it out and took it into an alternator repair place where they rebuild alternators, and they gave us a quoted price, said they'd do the job. Got ordering and discovered they could not get the part that they needed to get to rebuild my alternator, and said, well, we're going to make good by buying you a new one. So I have but at the price we quoted you, so I have a new alternator now for the price of a rebuild. And I'm just like, wow, what a savings. It's been a month. I'm going to finally have my car back. Dan bought shock absorbers for the washing machine, which it's been a month now and they have not arrived. We haven't had a laundry machine and we haven't had a car for the last month. I've been making do with the bicycle and I've been hand washing some articles, but I really need to do a proper batch of laundry, even if it's at a laundromat. Today is very, very wet and I'm staying in the bus and I'm making my plans for winterizing it to whatever degree I can. How's this for multitasking? I'm working on felt. Watching Netflix. I'm eating fruit. And I think I'm gonna work on one of my vlog videos as well. So that's eating, felting, video editing, watching a show. Yeah, all at the same time. ADHD. It's real. How big this dog is getting. I just got scratched in the face. Am I bleeding? So this is Gordon Howe campsite. It's not very far from where I live. Whoa, I just went down. I'm on my bike. Now, that bundle of firewood was 10 bucks, so I bought 3 of them. There's 2 in the back. I just wanted you to see these cute campsites they have here. It's actually a pretty decent deal. It's a nice place, lots of trees, well-established campground. So if you're ever in Saskatoon and you need a campground that's right in the city, 40 bucks a night. People do stay here year-round. A lot of tradespeople use this instead of hotels. I'm here on a Saturday afternoon trying a new trick, baked eggs. Cold baked eggs. Got a bed of coals, so I baked one. The other one looks like it burst a little bit. I should have poked a hole in it, I forgot to. But, ooh, it's not baked yet. It's soft. And we're playing fetch with the puppy. In the back behind the bus, Dan is putting the alternator back in my car. And Timmy's just sitting in the window wondering what he did to deserve this. Why can't life go back to laying in the sun on a summer day? It's so warm from the glow of the stove that it's okay. Give me the ball. And fetch fail. So how many weeks have I been at this now? I'm going from this wide of a fringe to that wide of a fringe. So from here, I'm adding all this on. I'm trying to keep it rough on one side, so it still looks like fur. I'm orienting the fibers so that they stick out, and I'm only needle felting from one side. So I'll have some, it'll look like a fringe rather than just a weird add-on to the bottom. And I've got a long way to go, a lot of it to do, so I'll probably still be at it a week after this. Hey Renee, are you going to get a bubble bath? Ooh, I think the temperature's good. Yeah? You like that? You going to get a bath? This dog likes to take a bath. You like that? Yeah? Good temperature? Where's my scrub brush? Let's give you a rub, shall we? Scrub it up, tub. Shoulder in the tub. Scrub it up, tub. It's a shoulder in the tub. Yes. Goes to the... Okay, I was going to get you a towel.
Big fluffy towel, huh? Fluffy towel. Yes. Is that a good towel? You like that? Yeah. Nice and warm, huh? You dry off so fast. Oh, ow.
You're done. I guess you're done, huh? How about your tail? Well now, I think we found Dan a new work vehicle. It's perfect. It's a high-top camper van with the guts out and the floor repaired and spray coated. It's had all kinds of mechanical work done to it. It's move-in ready for Dan. They only want $1,500. Wow. And it's old, really old. It's in 1975. No computers, no fancy electronics, just really simple run wiring. Like, simple, you know? That's what Dan needs. I mean, he could even live out of it if he wants to. $10 a day in wood. Can't keep that up. I can't. If I can find a cheaper source of wood, I could keep this bus going. Here's the thing about the temperature. Up here at the roof, we're currently around 35 degrees. Down here on the floor, we're around 10 degrees. Somewhere in the middle is comfy-ish. I think more insulation, like getting the ends closed off, will help a lot with that because a lot of it is cold draft from the ends. What's that, Renee? Is that snow? What's this? What is this? Huh? What is that? Snow. Yeah, your first taste of snow. Run! You had a girl. You gonna go inside? No, you gonna run? You gonna play? You gonna play with the snow? There you go. I've learned a lot about using the stove, and I've learned a lot about warming the space. I really enjoyed it. It's a nice space. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.